Live from San Antonio, Texas. This is In the Building with Mike Taylor and Rudy J.
I've got to stop reading stuff right up until the time we start.
Why?
Because I read something and I get triggered, and my entire run sheet gets flipped.
Well, that's the beauty of having a show like this.
We are really pushing the envelope on these barbecue team names.
Did the Salvation Army sign off?
Yeah, it's official.
Then we ain't pushing the envelope.
Jesus is not going to like this latest one, man.
How many teams we up to? 20?
20, man.
And you normally get what?
30. So we're right on pace, which is good. It is In the Building. My name is Mike. That's Rudy. We got DJ LG. Welcome in here. Thank you for watching, subscribing, viewing, being a member, all the ways you do consume our show, man. Thank you. It is week 6.
No.
Yeah, it is. It starts week 6 of the great In the Building experiment of 2K24. It's episode... What are we up to now, LG? What episode are we on?
20. He sends us the damn thing every morning.
I lose track.
26.
For 15
I think this
years.
is week 5.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
At the end of this week, it'll be week 6.
All right.
Do your multiplication tables.
All right. For 15 and a half years, I kept up with that show, the number. And
yeah, you were at like 280. And I was like, why is he doing that?
We got like 36 something. Or 37. I think we got over 3,700 before we got out of there. So I'm proud of that run, but I always memorize the episodes. This one, I guess I'm so busy out hustling, I forget what episode we have every day. The old show, I get to just dick around all day because I only worked 3 hours a day, didn't have to sell, didn't have to hustle. This one, I got so much to do. My head spins.
You were just showing up and traveling the world.
Yeah, man. So it's episode what?
26.
26. Okay. I realize I'll probably never have a job as cush as that again.
I mean, I literally text you the episode every morning with the number on it.
I know. Well, he does. He does. I just never bother to look.
I've shared it already.
I share it afterward.
Oh.
That's the thing. I need to start sharing it beforehand.
That's why he sends it to us before, Michael.
So anyway, we now have 20 team names.
What's the latest one that has you cringy?
Goddamn boys cookers.
No, that's not true.
Yeah, it is. But it's spelled G-A-W-D.
Okay.
The goddamn boys cookers.
Okay.
Okay. I mean,
it's still better than beat my meat.
Look, man, you think beat my meat's more offensive?
Yes.
Taking the Lord's name in vain in a religious place.
They spelled it different.
Over beat my meat. God doesn't care if you jerk off. He does not want you using his name in vain. Isn't that one of the 10 sins? I
don't think he's a fan of beating your meat either.
Yeah, he is.
Once you get up to the gates, he's going to have a video of you and how many times you jerked and be like, you can't get in.
There's not one human man who's never jerked off. Not one. The Pope has jerked off. Guarantee. It's just science. He has to. His brain's going to make him.
Oh. All right.
I don't jerk off nearly as much as I used to.
I hope not, Mike.
I used to a lot when I was a kid. I'd be like, I wish my parents would hurry up and leave. I got business to take care of. Hey, we're gonna go to HEB. That's cool. You need something? Nah, I'm good. Y'all be good. Take your time.
No, what is it? Goddamn boys cookers?
Goddamn boys cookers.
And
I appreciate y'all signing up.
And the Salvation Army signed off.
Yeah, I mean, so at this point, it's all. If I'm on the team, if I'm on goddamn boys cookers, my attitude is like, hey man, y'all said yes. So here is an updated list of all of the barbecue teams for the barbecue and the cook-off. Bermea BQing on the mark, up in smoke. Los Hermanos de Pipa. AJ Montier barbecue team, Smoking Texas Steel, Come and Smoke It, Hunks of Meat, Dead Smokers, the Marbach Miracles. Brian BQ, Smoke In, Smoke Out. I like that one. Lone Star Cookers, Burner Boys BBQ, Dos Amigos, Poco Locos, Goddamn Boys Cookers, Beat My Meat, Pit Bullies Barbecue, and just grilling. It's listed as grilling. That's it. But hey, man, I appreciate it. It's only $150. We got room for about 10 more teams. The cook-off's coming down in a little over a month.
Do they do pulled pork?
As a
that
category,
I think so.
you should know this. You were a judge one year.
I think there is. I think pulled pork's in there.
Okay,
Well, they are
think-
giving away a free pork butt to every team.
That's what I'm saying. So
Absolutely.
you could, a great team name would be Eat My Butts.
That'd be a great name. You and I should be Eat My Butt if we had a team just to fuck with LG.
Eat My Butts. That's free.
Yeah.
That's free. Y'all can have that.
Yeah, so check into it if you want to put your team up against goddamn boys cookers and beat my meat and
Eat My Butts.
slam the schlong and all these stupid barbecue team names. Of course, it's our people, so they're going to do a bid, which I think is
Sausage
great.
and buns.
And I think it's awesome, except I just want to make sure that the Salvation Army's cool with it. Obviously, they are. It just got posted. It got updated on their website today.
Look, man, $25K for the boys and girls
I
outweighs
know.
all that.
Yeah, they may be going to hell, but at least they donated
Yeah,
something
like,
to the church on the way out.
$25K to Boys and Girls Club. Like, so what? There was a team name called Beat My Meat. Are
Yeah.
we trying to build gyms and
Right.
activities for kids, or are
Right.
we trying to be moral police? What are we
Correct.
doing here?
Understood.
Shout
Absolutely.
out to Brad and
Shout
the guys
out.
over
Whatever.
there.
April the 6th, man. So get signed up, man. If you want to come buy a plate, just take off. Cool. It's $10. $15 will get you a plate and entrance into the grounds. So you can hang out with us for a little bit. It's the same old bit we do every year. Or you can be a sponsor. We still need a dumpster sponsor.
You still haven't got the dumpster?
I don't know. Maybe it's just sponsoring the dumpster doesn't sound cool.
But it's the most needed thing.
Yeah, it's the most needed thing because that money goes to the effing city.
It's garbage.
I did not realize how much it costs simply to throw trash away when
Yeah.
you have a big event.
Yeah.
Things you don't think about like that, you know? And I realized, wait, what the hell was this $500 overhead fee? We had to pay for the dumpster. God dang it. God damn, you know?
Gosh.
Gosh ding dong.
Yeah, there you go.
So I need somebody to help me rent the dumpster and then get the city ordinance and pay the fee because we don't want to give money to the frickin' city that should be going to the kids and the girls and the boys. And so help me out with that. We need a dumpster sponsor. So reach out to me as soon as you can. And we'll, not only when you become a sponsor, you get VIP access and treatment, and we'll kiss your butt here in the building. All right, what'd you boys do this weekend? Y'all were talking about it a little bit before we went on.
What did I do this weekend? Friday, went to my little neighborhood bar with the wife. Saturday, worked at Texas Cheer Liquor. And then on my way home to go to my sister-in-law's birthday party. It is her birthday. Happy birthday, Cheddar Lokes. LG knows Cheddar Lokes. She's a handful. She's a one-on-one. Look, yeah, LG knows Cheddar something else.
I have
But
no
Saturday,
idea what y'all are talking
I didn't
about
know
right
that
now.
that's what you called her. But
A one-on-one.
Gene,
A
Gene, the guy who
101.
does our music, his brother's wife,
Right.
Cheddar Lokes. Cheddar
Cheddar
Lokes. Yeah.
Okay.
But on my way home from Texas Cheer, I see my FaceTime ringing, and I'm like, who the hell's FaceTiming me at 9:30 at night? And this is my phone says the mayor, and I'm like, oh shit, what's going on? And I answer, hey man, music, music in the background. Mike's had a couple.
Could you understand anything
A
I
little
said?
bit. And Mike's having to put the phone to his ear to hear me. Hey man, we're killing it. I'm loving what we're doing. I'm like, all right, me too, bro. Look like you had a good time Saturday night.
Yeah, it was one of my 4 times a year that I do that.
That you leave the house.
With the things I used to do on the weekly, I now spread it out. It's seasonal when
Well,
we
you
do that.
shouldn't be out every weekend, right?
No, I'm too old and don't have any more money. I'm out of money. So I couldn't if I wanted to.
Well, hell, but see, this is the good thing about you. It only takes you 2.
Well, yeah, I've got no tolerance.
Yeah, your tolerance is shit. So
No.
you're not gonna spend a lot of money regardless. Even if you want to tie one on, you ain't gonna be able to.
Well, you're right about that, but I found cheap ways to drink. It's fun when you have Thunderdomers buy it for you.
Oh yeah, that's the best.
That helps.
oh yeah, the old captain ratted out where you were.
Oh, he did?
Yep.
No,
He told me all
that's
about it.
okay.
Yeah.
That's all right.
Oh, the guy that was in the video
Yeah, my buddy, the captain. Yeah.
and your lady was with you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Y'all look like y'all had a good time.
We had a real good time. She had a real good time. She didn't get out of bed yesterday
Oh.
all day.
See, that's the only thing
And I took care of her.
Yeah, it takes me if I really go too hard, it takes me 2 days now. That's why I don't really like to go too
That's
hard.
right. It's
it
a
takes
2-day
me 2
recovery.
days, man.
Yeah. I'm
too old for that.
I realized, oh, okay, Nina wants to go out tonight. Like, for real, go out. Cool. So I made a conscientious decision. Okay.
You had to get your mindset right.
Don't fucking get plowed. Or at least, balance out your drinking with water. So I made sure
One drink, one water. One
that's
drink,
right,
one water.
absolutely, and eat something greasy and terrible for you. And we had pizza right before we went to sleep. And well, for real pizza too. Like Mike, just terrible heat in the oven, Tostinos bullshit from the frozen rack.
The dollar ones. Yeah,
Whatever.
Those
yeah,
are
but
solid.
it
They're
was
a dollar.
terrible.
It is.
Awful. But that's what we had because we buy them for the kids, and we had one. No, we went to 4 different places. Now that I think about it.
Oh, y'all bar hopped.
Yeah, we were out about town, which is rare for us. And you can. It's funny because I'll tell you the bars we went to in order because you can see how the night's going based on where we're going.
Okay.
So we started off with a nice dinner. I had a nice beer. She had a sangria mix at 54th Street.
Okay.
Nice restaurant,
Yeah.
bar. We sat at the bar. We had a big meal, had a burger, artichoke dip. I made sure I put some calories in me, knowing that I was going to go drinking.
54th Street's like a fancy Applebee's, dude. Come on.
Yeah.
Now. Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. All right, go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah, continue.
I don't know what you're talking about. That's where we ate, and it was great.
He's saying you
And-
could do better. Go ahead.
Well, again,
Yeah.
I don't give who gives a fuck.
Yeah.
That's where we ate. They'll give a shit. And then we went to the alley. Okay.
What's the alley?
Does this meet your hipster standards? We went to a place called Meadow that is owned and operated by a really cool Thunderdomer by the name of PJ. Shout out to PJ at the Meadow in the alley, the Artisan Alley on Bitters.
I've never been there.
It's really great. Take your lady. It's a good spot to
The
go on a
alley.
date. Yeah,
Okay,
we went
I'm
in there,
listening.
had a couple. No food. I already had food. We were waiting because we were going to meet the captain.
Take your high limit credit card too.
Yes, take the heavy one. And had drinks there, and then that wound up at fucking Slackers. You can just see it. We're deteriorating by the evening. You know, we wind up at Slackers for a little while. Shout out to Slackers. I don't know anybody over there except the captain met me over there.
I was there yesterday.
Yeah, that's funny. Didn't y'all do a lot of business at that
I
Sports
need to
Star?
call Frank. Frank's my guy. He runs them all.
Mm-hmm. You know, y'all should call your name something else, Sports Star, because you don't have any stars left. I'm just bragging about stealing you. Now, there's subscribers to this show. I support that. Hey, they can take it. If you can take some shit, that means we're buddies.
You've been buddies with them forever. You've been calling them Ass Town forever. So it's just normal.
Yeah, and they love it, and it's great. That's why I like them.
Yeah.
Ain't like the fucking ticket.
They unfollowed you.
I just realized over the weekend that they quit following me on Twitter.
Why would they
Come on,
still
man.
follow you though? Why would they?
Because I was there for 16 years. That station would be fucking running Mexican music if it weren't for me now.
Well, I unfollowed them in your honor.
I did not. I'm gonna take the high road. Come on now. It's not personal. Andy's
never
over
followed
there.
the
He's
ticket.
the last Mohican. I love Andy. I've known Andy for 16 years.
Andy's kicking ass in the ratings.
They got a new. That's what I hear. I've heard that around town that he's more than doubled anything
He's
that I
more
ever did.
He kicking your ass, Mike.
I know.
You would never know Andy.
I bow to the feet of the great Andy Everett.
Love Andy, but let's stop the bullshit.
Come on, man. 15 and a half years I was there. You unfollow me? Come on, man. All right, it's whatever. It's fine. I got twice as many followers as their station does, but anyway.
You're such an ass.
And so now we're at Slackers, and now it's starting to come on.
Okay, so
Now we're
what
feeling
dive bar
groovy.
did you head to after that?
The Bang Bang Bar.
What the fuck is
not
that?
It's not a
Oh.
okay. It's not a strip club or an adult club.
No swingers?
No. I'm sure you can pick folks up in there.
Well,
but, yeah.
it is a known lesbian bar.
Correct. Yeah,
Oh.
we hung out with some lesbians after that.
Wait, not just gay. So
Lesbian persuasion, yeah. There were probably 10 couples in there that were
I'm
same-sex
sure
female
there always
couples.
is.
Sure, absolutely. Had a
so
good time.
but I'm saying it's just women
No. There's
because
dudes in there.
he's stressed lesbian.
No, there's a lot of lesbians
They cater
that go
to that
there.
clientele.
Sure,
Yeah,
yeah,
it's
yeah.
known as a lesbian spot.
For sure.
So what?
But there's all sorts of people in there.
So when you say cater, does that mean there's like a strap-on vending machine?
No, dude.
Oh.
Get your head. This is a classy place. Just because
Oh.
it's a lesbo bar
He
does not
said they
mean that they're in
cater
there
to
having an
them.
orgy.
I didn't say they were having an orgy. I'm saying he said cater, so I'm like, okay, well, there's a strap-ons.
No,
available.
it's a welcoming bar for
Oh, okay.
same-sex female couples.
Okay.
And we went in there.
Shout out to
had a
the
good time.
LGBTQ community.
My buddy Captain knows the owner. She just bought Bar America.
No shit. I love Bar America.
Yeah, she's kicking ass. The lady that owns, gosh, I forgot her name. I met
Jamie.
her. I met her. Okay, thank you.
Shout
I met her
out to
for
Jamie.
30 seconds. What's up, Jamie?
Did you ask her to spend some money while you were drunk? Drunk man tells no lies. Did you
No, I can't. I'm not gonna. No, I can't sell our. I can't
Well,
just
while you're
pimp
drunk.
us out everywhere I go.
True.
And then it's just I got to pick and choose that. And plus, we can only get in bed with so many bars, you know. And then after that, it was like, well, we're gonna wind up in a really seedy place, or go home. We elected to go home because we had to get our dogs out.
I'm surprised you didn't put wieners in your mouth at that Dogfather there.
They were closed, or I would have put wieners in my mouth for sure.
Dogfather's solid.
Now that's a place I should probably hit up.
Yeah.
So Bang Bang Bar's right behind, directly behind Dogfather.
Oh,
right on
yeah.
San Pedro.
You know, my wife's done a.
You've been to Dogfather's, have you?
No,
not?
I've been to Bang Bang. My wife did a pop up there.
Oh, it's in the back.
Yeah, it's like has a big parking lot, and it's like it feels like a speakeasy, kind of dark in there.
Yeah,
Couches and
that's
shit.
very dark.
Yes, my wife did
very
a
nice.
pop up there.
So anyway, that's our night, and we went home. And Nina was in bed all day yesterday. It was pretty funny.
Did you-
took care of her?
Did you score
Dude.
Saturday?
I'm Mike fucking Taylor. What do you think? Come on now.
That's
I mean,
not.
we love each other.
Now that's
yes,
not.
we
Is that
have, we
now?
have, we,
Considering
we
she
make
was,
out a lot.
now,
Really.
considering she was drunk, is that not date rape?
Oh, I got raped. Yeah, my date raped me because she was drunk. I got taken advantage of. So it was a good night. So
Those are the best. Give me
shout
some.
out, man. Thank you, man. A good night. So yes, we did.
I'm
drunk,
glad
we
you
drunk
got
call
out the
Rudy.
fucking house.
Yeah. I don't
You're
get
such
out
a
enough.
damn couch potato,
I
bro.
have turned into
You're
one,
too
yeah.
young to be just sitting at home all the time.
No, I'm too old to go out every night. So
Nobody
we
said
spread
every
it
night,
out.
Michael.
I spread it out.
Okay.
We went to a Super Bowl party the other night.
And you couldn't wait to leave.
Wait a minute. I wanted to see the fourth quarter at home so
Yeah.
I could concentrate on the game because I knew it was going to be a close game. Okay, I don't think.
Now, what the hell was LG doing at Slackers yesterday?
Yeah, what were you doing? Buying dope?
No, the Tacos El Reggio has installed themselves at the Slackers at Thousand Oaks, and they got really good food. So I went in there for brunch.
It's,
word up.
it's Regio, sir.
Regio.
There you go. Come on.
And my good
Regio.
friend's girlfriend is the bartender there, so kind of get the hookup.
Oh, okay, very good.
Yeah. Is that the one you went to, the T Oaks location, or you
That's the one
went to
he
the
went
Hood?
to. He went to Thousand
I went to
Oaks.
Thousand Oaks. You go to the Hood one.
Yeah.
You went to Thousand Oaks. Okay.
Yes. Where's the hood one on?
Nacogdoches.
Oh, I haven't done that.
Right by
Nacogdoches.
there by the former
Hey.
Ropaho.
So I did two of my when I was with Sports Star.
Rope-a-hoe.
I did two of my birthdays there at that one because they needed it.
Yeah, I went to
Killed
one
it.
of them.
Oh yeah, killed
I
it.
trolled Sports Star there with my Love
Killed
You
it.
Hard shirt.
Oh yeah, you did.
Took pictures with all the fans.
I was like, yo, this dude definitely works with Mike.
That's the first
think-
time I met Minix.
Really?
Yeah, he walked up to me. He's like, LG. And I was like,
We should play in
Minix?
their golf. We should play in their golf tournament on the 25th.
I'm sure
troll.
Minix would let us if we paid him a
we
shit
pay-
ton of money. That boy's a hustler. Y'all could absolutely play in the golf tournament
They don't
for
give a shit.
$5,000.
So you should talk to Frank about having we should have a joint
No,
birthday bash
matter of
at
fact,
that Thousand Oaks Slackers.
I'm about to text Frank right now. Go ahead, Michael.
All right, that's it. So I just want to see how you boys did. So I'm going to brag about my night. So shout out to all the people we met. Lots of Thunderdumbers too. All over.
Nice.
Really?
Yeah.
I was at that Green Lantern on Friday, and I ran into the mighty Greg Simmons, who still
Well,
hasn't learned his lesson.
That
Apparently,
is, I have drank with Greg Simmons at the Green Lantern in Stone Oak. I have done
Really?
that. Oh yeah.
I've seen Greg out and about for years. Years. Greg's
Me
a great
too.
dude.
He's got plenty of time to drink these days. That trial's still ongoing, isn't it?
Oh, I don't know about all that. I don't speak on.
I'm
open
sure
trial.
his
I don't speak
attorneys
on-
have-
It's just, I'm from the streets. I don't speak on open cases.
Okay. Well,
I'm from the streets. Street code.
all right. Rudy's going to take a 20-second timeout while I say I'm surprised that his attorneys don't get upset with him for going out.
as long as he ain't driving, I guess he can go out.
Yeah, I've partied with that guy a few places. George's Keep is another place
I
he
love
likes to go
George's
to.
Keep. They're welcoming to the cigar community
Mm-hmm.
out on their patio.
Yep. I've even drank with Greg at the Friendly Spot. He's out there in his suit outside
I love
in the
the Friendly
summer
Spot.
drinking.
There's not a bar that I haven't seen Greg Simmons at in this town. to tell you the truth.
Well, he's a man about town.
I like the Green Lantern. Now that we're done,
Where did somebody hit him in the face? Where was that at?
probably some dudes. some boyfriend.
No. Where was that when?
Oh,
that happened?
I never knew this happened. I'm
No,
today
somebody
years old.
cold cocked that.
Oh, I don't know. I know he was at Evil Olive when he got busted.
Yeah, Evil Olive. No, wait, you sure about that?
Yeah, he was leaving Evil Olive.
Okay.
On
Wasn't
Thousand Oaks.
wasn't that city councilman also getting fucked up at Evil Olive when he got busted?
Oh,
and
yeah.
ran into
maybe
a bunch
I'm
of
confusing
cars?
the
You
two.
talking about the
then.
black dude?
Yeah, I might be confusing
No,
the
white
two.
dude.
Too many people getting busted.
Knock on wood, man. Shit.
No, I did. I
partied
was,
too
oh,
much.
no,
Honestly,
I was
you
not drunk
pull
while I was
over-
driving.
9 out of 10 cars after 2 a.m. They all have DWIs.
One time, I was okay. I should have gotten a DUI once,
Fuck.
and I was mad at myself because I usually pretty
You're
disciplined
really
about
disciplined,
that.
yeah.
Coming out of the Thirsty Horse Saloon. And
Shout out to Thirsty.
Shout out to Thirsty
we're just
Horse.
bar shouting out today.
Yeah. Somebody, goddamn it, pay us.
This was in the days of 2010 Mike, when I was in a different spot. I was not Greg Simmons.
You were single though, right?
What day? Depending on what month we talking, what year and month. I mean,
My business partner's father owns Thirsty Horse.
that's a good spot. I've been there in a
damn it.
minute. So anyway, I'm leaving there and I get pulled over. It was county. It was a sheriff.
What'd he tell you?
He was like, "Hey, where you going?" "I'm heading home, about 10 minutes away." "Okay." "Do you leave the Thirsty Horse?" "Yeah, I'm gonna go." I go, "Why did you wait for me to pull out of there?" He's like, "Well, I don't remember what he said. Something like, give me some shit." He's like, "Well, let me see your license and your registration, blah, blah, blah." Goes to the car. I'm like, "Well, shit. Maybe
This
I'll just
is
get a
it.
ticket." I was speeding. Comes back and goes, "You're going straight home, right?" I go, "Yes, sir. I'm done. I got to head straight home. I'm going to bed. I got an early day tomorrow." He goes, "All right, cool. Well, do me a favor. Promise me you're going home. And how do you think the Cowboys are going to do next season?"
He knew you.
Shit.
He knew you. You lucky bastard.
And I just rolled with 11-5. I mean, when
He knew
in
you.
doubt, pick 11-5.
He knew who you were.
Dude,
You lucky
I
bastard.
got really lucky, yeah, for sure. But that sheriff's man did not do his job. That deputy did not do his job. He probably should have busted me. Thank God he did not. Anyway, I don't condone the actions of old school Taylor. I'm a responsible drunk now when I do get drunk. But we had a great time and worked out great. And we got home, and here we are.
Well, while we're rolling through bars, I need to give a shout out to Thunderdomer Mike, who
Okay.
heard me speaking while I was eating lunch on Saturday at Southtown 101.
Wait, what?
I was eating lunch and some dude recognized my voice and came up to me and was like, "Hey,
Oh,
are
right
you
on.
LTs?" His name was Mike.
Did he
Oh,
recognize
what's
your
up,
voice
Mike?
from this show or from your play-by-play?
From this podcast, said he's a paid member.
Oh, well, he could. Yeah, shout
Yeah,
out
nobody
to Mike.
recognizes my voice from play-by-play.
All right,
I'm
well,
fucking with
since
you.
we're
I'm
shouting out members, shout out to member Jesse, who
Who's
bought
that?
me 2 beers yesterday at a place called the Aqueduct on the far south side.
Damn, how many bars did we collectively go through
I had a
this
good weekend. I had a real good weekend.
I went to
Well, I had a reason to be at the Aqueduct. Y'all know where that is?
No.
Way south side. Stinson Airport. Right by it. Yeah. Puro.
so I went to a bar in Bernie, and I was the only dot in there. The only dot.
That's racist to call yourself a dot.
I went to the Silver Fox in Bernie, and I was the only dot.
Oh, yeah. I've got
But-
T-shirts from that bar.
But
Shout out to Carrie and Brett and the whole crew at
outside,
Silver Fox.
outside they played a little top 40 hip hop. So I was like, and I was smoking. My
That's a
cigar.
good spot.
It's cool.
You're fine up there.
No, I didn't. Did I say like, oh man, I felt out of place and they treated me?
Well,
no,
you
I
had
was
to
fine.
make this. I'm the only dot in the
I was
building.
just letting you know.
Okay.
Did you run into Hank the realtor while you're there?
I
loves
did.
that place.
I probably
Yeah, he
did.
does.
He would have
Okay.
called you out if you did.
But how many times have you been the only?
White man.
Yeah, and I'm not, and not his, not in a bunch of Hispanics. I'm
Yeah.
talking about walking to a spot full of black people, and you're the only white guy.
It's happened.
How long did you
Less
stay?
than 10 times. Well, one of them was a church in Montego Bay, Jamaica. And I had a great ass time.
Y'all smoked weed in church?
Of course. No. Don't label the Jamaican like that. Although that is the national tree.
Yeah, what are you talking about?
Do
not a lot.
Rastafarians go to a church?
Oh yeah, man, they were rocking to that place. The mooring was bouncing on the fucking on the foundation. That thing was going up and down. It was badass. That was the best fun I ever had in a church. That's for sure. But no, not often, sir. I have not been in a room only me.
And 200 black people.
Right. That's not happened to me nearly as
I'm
much
gonna
as it
make
happens to you the
I'm
other way.
Yeah, I'm gonna make it happen though.
Is the silver fox Bernie, though?
I get along with everybody.
It's not really Bernie.
It's like
What
Fair
do you mean
Oaks.
it's not Bernie?
It's kind of Fair Oaks.
If it is Bernie, it's like barely over the line.
I think it's the same. I think it's got
like
a Bernie
Leon,
address.
whatever.
Dude, the exit is Bernie Stage Road.
Yeah, but that ain't Bernie.
But
Jesus.
you cannot. I think if you live up there, you don't get mail in Fair Oaks. You get mail in Bernie.
Oh, okay.
It says Bernie on your mail. So Rudy's technically right, I believe, based on the zoning and everything.
Okay.
I guess. Hey, Ruben, that ain't no slum. Mike slumming at the Aqueduct. I had a damn good time. So I got invited yesterday to go drink a few beers with a guy called Humberto Lopez, who is a member of the longtime radio family, the Lopez family, who they own at this point, I want to say 32 radio stations in this country.
Damn.
And they own a handful here in town. Most of them are Tejano and Latino stations. And so shout out to KLMO, the Tejano station here in town. I was hanging out with Humberto, and I did not pay for one beer in that place. It was great. Hell yeah. So I had a good time. And El Dorado played. I was all over the place this week, man.
I'm happy for the crew.
I'm on chill mode today.
Silver Fox is San Antonio.
Oh, okay.
And can you dim the lights a little? I'm not going in the lounge, but I need to dim the lights a little.
Let's give Shifter YT a shout out. Welcome to Tier 1.
I want to see.
New member here by Shifter.
You don't have to.
Is this a cigar lounge time?
No, I want to ask. So I get here, and I'm going to throw away my little plastic into the recycle bin, and I notice a couple wine glasses on the counter. And
yeah, I know. I noticed that you started drinking again.
I saw a cup, and I know I was like, well, LG lives alone. There's 2 wine glasses. What the hell was LG doing this weekend?
Like I said, I went to the Green Lantern on Friday.
You didn't say with who? You didn't say.
I don't kiss and tell, but I went with.
You don't gotta kiss
I
and
went with
tell.
somebody to the Green Lantern, and we came back here.
Fat person.
And no, not at all. And we had some nightcap here, some wine, while we watched the great 80s movie with the great
What?
Dennis Quaid, Inner Space.
I don't remember that.
What a
why did y'all
romantic
watch
date you
Inner
are.
Space? You see,
Because it's fantastic.
But you had a date and you watched Inner Space.
well, that if they
What's wrong
Did
with
you
Inner
get
Space?
in her
Time out.
space?
How do you not know Inner Space with the great Dennis Quaid, Meg Ryan, and Martin Short?
But yo, clearly,
Produced by Steven Spielberg. Come on now.
clearly, this is their that's their love language. They both relate. They like it. But let me ask you
We
this.
love 80s movies, dude. 80s movies
You know
are
what though
great.
with you, LG? You know what I would be thinking though, because I come in here sometimes and you got some good ass music playing. I would think you're the type of guy to come in and throw on a nice little neo soul set and chill and watch, and have some wine. I didn't know you were the movie guy. You got music, like you got your music, library is pretty deep. So I thought you'd have some tones playing.
That comes later.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh,
I want
After
me
the
some
wine.
glory.
oh. He said, "I want me some Glorio." DJ was in her space. LG
but
don't
yeah,
kiss
yeah.
and tell.
Good
After
time.
the Green Lantern, we left early. We didn't close the bar down. Came back, put on Inner Space, and had some nice Spanish wine.
Hell yeah.
What's the name of it?
The wine?
Yeah, you don't remember?
Fuck if I know. Yeah, I don't remember.
It wasn't Camus.
No.
That shit's expensive.
I'm proud of this
No,
show.
it was a cheap. It was
This
a
show-
cheap bottle.
this show
It was
had
like
a good
$8.
This show had a great weekend.
In the building was
I
all
played
over.
some golf yesterday.
Nice work,
Out
man.
at Golf Club
Got
in
it all
Texas.
done. Hell yeah. We didn't leave the house because Nina was laid up.
Really?
I think she had half a banana and one bite of soup.
And I went bowling yesterday.
Damn, man. Okay, I'm happy. I'm happy to see us out doing shit. We've been hustling so
No,
much.
see, my wife, this is what she did. So I went to play golf Sunday morning. And normally after golf, she knows I take a nap. So in front of the girls, we're all sitting on the couch. Like, well, your dad only moves if he's playing golf. So I guess we'll just sit here all day. That's the shit she pulled on.
Oh,
That's the
that
shit.
passive aggressive.
Yeah, like, oh, he got up to play golf, y'all, but now he's too tired to take y'all anywhere.
Dude,
That's
right.
the weather was so good. I felt crappy if I didn't get out of the house. You know,
Yeah.
it's like
Yeah.
I
What
have
events?
to leave. I have to.
That's
do
why
something.
I was volunteering. Baby, let me go get you some Pedialyte. Can I go to the store? Just anything to get out in that sun.
And I went to Southtown 101 by myself Saturday because I was like, I'm hungry. I want to sit outside somewhere.
Atta baby.
So went down there.
That's that single man's living. He does what he wants, and no one asks him how come he ain't taking the kid out when he gets home.
Yeah, so I had to get up and take them bowling.
Don't get yourself in trouble. We had a good
Bowling's
weekend. Let's have
expensive.
another
Shit.
good weekend. We need to get to these damn live spots, or I'm gonna get fired. We got to get to the punch of the day because we had a good weekend.
Okay.
It looks like, but we still have a punch of the day that I got to kill here.
Okay.
I mean, even though it appears all three of us had a pretty good
we had a great
48
weekend.
hours, there's got to be somebody somewhere in your world, though, that needs to be punched. It is time for the punch of the day presented by the official family lawyer of this show.
According to my stats here, we just got disconnected.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah.
Oh, the chat disconnected. Please wait while we try to reconnect you. Oh, so are we going over YouTube?
I don't know what's
chat?
happening right here. Chat in if we're still live,
Chat
please.
disconnected.
Don't you have the
can
show
see
normally
us.
up?
I do normally have it up. I have it up.
See
but
us.
watching the numbers bothers me. It makes me like, what do we
I just
say?
got a message that said internet connection lost.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Oh yeah, here in your house.
Yeah.
And he has fiber.
I got nothing.
Yep. So
That's it.
well, it's still recording right now.
Okay,
Oh,
let's
so
go.
geez. Okay, well, 3, 2, 1.
it says feed frozen. Feed frozen.
But we're
Okay.
recording. It is time for should I do the Orlando Kell punch of the day then?
I don't know. I don't think we should because nobody's going to hear it right
Oh,
now.
well, fucking A.
Fucking A.
Oh, fucking A. I jinxed it all that. Oh, we had a great day talk. Now we're cut off. Uh-oh.
It says everything froze on our end. Everything
Yeah,
froze.
it's
Unable to connect
it's the
to
internet.
chat. Holy shit.
because
that
I was
happens.
trying to reshare the re-roof post and it won't allow me.
Oh, wow. Let me go to a website.
Let me see here.
There's that. All right.
I'll put up tempo.
Live from San Antonio, Texas. This is In the Building with Mike Taylor and Rudy J.
Well, this is not the first time that I've had
It's my first. This
technical
is my cherry
meltdown.
got popped.
He did.
Something's wrong here.
So, thank you for watching episode 26. We'll call this episode 26.5.
Yeah, let's do that.
This won't be a full episode. It'll be whatever we make of it here until 12 o'clock. Welcome back if you're watching us now. This is kind of a whole new show, the restart. The previous show we were doing,
Was fucking fantastic.
yeah, some rat chewed through a cord or something. The shit that I went through with the ticket over the years with the different ways to get knocked off the air was unbelievable. Lightning striking towers. And I literally did have a rat chew through a cord on my modem one time.
Where was the modem? At your house?
It was in Victoria, Texas,
Oh,
at
yeah.
a TV station. I was doing the show
course they had
at a
rats. It's
local
Victoria.
television station. And we kept getting like all this. It took like 2 days in a row of the show just kind of being staticky and my voice.
You didn't know what it was? You had no idea it was a rat?
Then eventually my voice just went dead and I had no connection. And then we got to looking at all the cords and the engineer at the TV station was pulling out all this shit. And he's like, well, look, there's your problem there. The cord had been chewed through and there was rat turds. So it was
I
clearly
don't know
a
why
rat.
they like cords.
They like to chew on shit, probably just to sharpen their teeth, I guess. Same reason babies chew on plastic shit. I don't know, man. Anyhow, so it is. I guess we're going to do 2 shows today. Should we do a make good with our sponsors, LG? Because I've got time if we do it now.
Yeah. It's
I'll
the
do-
same show.
All
So,
right,
yes,
let's get
please
into
continue.
It. All right, it is people I want to punch. The official sponsor of said punch of the day is the law office of Orlando Kell. All right, do you boys have anybody you want to punch today and why? I know we had a pretty good weekend, but we went all bar hopping and shit, but who we punching? I've got a good one.
Go ahead.
I want to punch the dickheads that jumped Cam Newton yesterday. It
stole
is
my
7-on-7. That same one?
Yeah. Because these kids are bad as fuck.
Are we allowed to play this video? It's gone viral. There's 50 different
Only person that
angles.
would try to steal it from us is the dickhead that tried to steal our Incarnate Word video. Other than that, it should be fine.
Oh, Craig Carton?
Yeah, that bitch.
Yeah, but he was a liar, so I'm fine with that. So I don't know if we can play it or not, but you've probably seen this viral video. And again, all these people bust out their cell phones.
Yeah, of course.
In that situation,
it's not
though-
loading, so-
no, that's fine.
Okay.
At this point in my life, if there's a public melee like that, I am not standing there getting my phone in the air. But kids just, well, I shouldn't even throw kids under the bus. People of all ages, let's get this on camera. half this country has a fucking gun in their pocket. If there's a melee, I'm out. I'm not going to stick around and roll on that.
Right.
Cam Newton's lucky one of those assholes didn't hurt him bad.
Well, the thing I'll give Cam props about is, one, he had to defend himself, the best he could. But the thing I like most, he didn't throw any punches. Because if he wanted to, he's 6'6", 250. If he wanted to, he could have knocked each and every one of them little bastards out if he wanted to.
He was under siege.
And I've seen, now look, this isn't the first time Cam's been disrespected at his camps. He's throwing these camps out of the kindness of his own heart. He don't have to do this shit. He's trying to help y'all get to the next level. He's trying to help y'all get $200,000 from Auburn like he did.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And he's been blatantly and openly disrespected at his camps on multiple occasions that have all gone viral. And then now you got a video where, depending on where you read, you got jumped. Another portion where I read was there were some kids that were fighting. He tries to break it up, and then next thing you know, he's in the midst of it. So it just depends on what you believe. But he showed some restraint while defending himself. Because again, some of these kids are strong little kids. You can't just let them just whoop on you.
These weren't just little boys.
Yeah, they're little. Yeah, you know what I mean. So he defended himself without hurting any of them.
So you said he's been disrespected before at his 7-on-7 camps.
Yeah, like some dude told him he was trash.
Oh, that's where he got called ass by the kid?
Yeah, that was at his camp.
That's the reason why we called him ass for 2 years, because of a kid.
Yeah, and
that was at the 7-on-7 camp?
Yeah, these are his camps.
Jeez.
Exactly. So this isn't the first time. And again, you ask any teacher in America. So this is at a camp. Now think about what it is. This is at a camp with kids that have aspirations to go to college. You know what I mean? Now ask any teacher in America about dealing with these kids nowadays.
Those were not campers, though, that jumped him, were they? Those were grown-ass big dudes.
Was it? I thought they were campers.
So I saw a video. For those that don't know, so over the weekend, in the whole Atlanta, his hometown, Cam Newton was having his annual 7-on-7 camp. And, I mean, he's a giant man. Everyone knows who he is. He dresses like a witch from a hippie camp in Austin.
Cam be fly, man. I love Cam's attire.
For whatever reason, there's video of him getting jumped by 3 dudes at once. He grabs this
held his
dude
own
by a backpack and slings that motherfucker. But then some guy punches him in the face when he's defending himself against 2 other guys. Chicken shit bullshit.
Yeah, it's bullshit.
Pussies. And he handles business, and the cops thankfully get there pretty quickly. Big cop shows up and kind of breaks it up, and everybody runs off. Huge fight. And I got a question about Cam I want to ask you after this is over. All right. Hey, good morning.
Good morning.
What are you doing?
We are walking to school.
All right, good. How'd you sleep, man? Good. What kind of day you got in store?
We have drama after school.
Okay, so you get off at like 3:30? All right, man. I love you. I'm on the air, and we're running kind of late today, so I got to get back to the show.
Okay.
All right, love you.
Later,
Hit me up
MJ.
as soon as you get off. The boys say bye. All right, see you later. All right, there's my kid. All right, he's heading to school.
I don't know what's going on. None of my internet's working, so I hope we're still on the air.
Oh,
Yeah,
well.
my internet was out too.
Uh-oh.
Go ahead.
Yep.
Oopsies.
So I have no idea. I can't even check because nothing's working.
Oh, should we go on?
Yes, continue.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So, do you think that Cam? I learned a term over the weekend. I told you last show that I spent a couple of good hours at
Oh,
Slackers.
shit. Okay.
I was taught a term by the captain.
Okay.
Riz. R-I-Z-Z.
I still don't know what Riz is.
Charisma.
Okay.
Does Cam Newton have too much Riz? Is that why he's such a target? Because he's such a... You said the word fly.
Yeah.
I'll say that his attire that he chooses to wear every day stands out. And it's mostly because of those giant-ass hats.
I can't pull some of the Cam stuff off, but I can appreciate it. And I appreciate the risk.
Does he make himself a target, though, by having all that Riz everywhere he goes?
I think if that's more of a society problem than a Cam problem. Like if it bothers you that this man, dresses over the top, then that's a you
we're
problem.
living in a society.
Yeah, I was worried about that.
That's
You
a-
never
that's
know
a-
who's packing.
I hate to see that. I hate to see that because again,
Yeah, those dudes they rounded him and they had murder on their face. I mean, that's a scary video, honestly.
Yeah, and
The way this shit goes on in this country.
and it's more. It sucks even more that instead of trying to diffuse the situation, our minds go to let's record it.
Of course, not me. I'm out of there because I don't.
You don't know after Kansas City.
After go down the line.
Yeah.
Everyone's got a gun now, I assume.
We all do.
I see a big fight like that in public. See ya. I'm
Going
out.
the other way.
Yes, sir.
You don't need to see the car wreck.
I don't want to become the car wreck. I don't want to get shot with a bullet flying into a crowd.
Yeah.
So it's awful.
Yeah, we could double punch them.
Yeah.
That's an ugly scene.
Jackasses. And I've had my own fun with Cam over the years, but that's bullshit.
We all have. Of
course.
Everybody's taking their shots at Cam.
Yeah, that dude led Auburn to the national title.
And they ain't done shit since.
Well, he did go to the Super Bowl with Carolina.
No, I'm talking about Auburn.
Oh, Auburn. Oh, yeah, I know. And an Auburn team that had basically no NFL players on offense but him, and won the Natty in that coming out of that conference. He was so good, and seems like a cool dude. A bit of an I don't know, but whatever. I don't know. I don't know much about him.
Say it with your chest.
I don't think he's. I think he's strange. He's cool in his crowd. He looks like a witch. It's a strange.
What is it? Like a bruja?
Yeah, he looks like a bruja. Those hats. I think he runs with a crowd that's different from mine. It has nothing to do with race, just
Culture.
eccentric. All right, so I don't want February to end this week without some good time Black History Month talk the rest of the week, because you've been giving me shit on days where I didn't get to any Black history. So let's say this next segment's brought to you by our boys at Re-Roof, the official roofing company of this show.
I love it. What up, Phil? What up,
Re-Roof
Nina?
of Texas. Re-Roof. If you're in need of roof, let me say it like this. So this is one of those companies where it's like a restaurant, you can consume it right now. Like go to that restaurant and eat, you know.
I'm listening.
This is one of those companies where 99% of the people that see this probably right now don't need a roof repair. But it's one of those companies where it happens all the time. It comes up in your life. Oh, shit. What was that place Taylor was talking about where you get your glass fixed? Oh, yeah, R&R. Oh, damn, our plumbing's out. What was that? Doesn't Taylor have a plumber? Who's he talking about? This is one of those companies. So if you are ever in need of a roof repair, or your roof is old, you feel like it needs to at least be assessed, and you need a quote on some job, Taylor's got a roofing company. So remember this name. File this away and put it in your head. Re-Roof of Texas. Re-Roof of Texas. Storm season is around the corner. This is the place where you get an instant roof quote. I even answer the phone when you call over there. You'll hear my voice answer the phone. It is Re-Roof of Texas, the home of the instant roof quote. Hit them up at 726-888-ROOF. or reroofoftexas.com. It is reroofoftexas.com, the official roofing company of Thunderdome. All right.
And if you are a fan of the four-legged family members, with the scraps from the roof, they build dog houses. So
Indeed.
don't forget that.
Which is very cool. All right. So
What we got?
We were talking rodeo the other day, and we were talking about you had the Gamblers hat on, and I had the Austin Gamblers t-shirt.
Oh, yeah.
We were talking about bull riding. And we were talking about the lack of black men that participate in rodeo. You can count on one hand.
Is it that low? Okay.
It's pretty low, but it's gotten a little bit less low over the years. And I was saying what's ironic. We were talking about this the other day. It's ironic because mestizo, like native Mexicanos, like Indios, mestizos, and black men for the longest time were cowboys around here. White folks were too lazy. They were having you went and got rancheros.
Cowboys was actually supposed to be meant derogatory, and like we always do as the black community, we make it a term of endearment. Then they're like, "Hey, we want to take that back." Yeah, but go ahead.
Right? Yeah,
White people.
Most cow hands back in the day, ranch hands, rancheros, were either Latino or African American, descendants of slaves that were brought here. And I knew there was a good culture in it. So Vincent T. Davis, who's a staff writer for the San Antonio Express News, he wrote a piece on the black cowboy Shad Mayfield.
Nice.
Who's kicking ass at the rodeo in San Antonio these last couple of weeks. His dad was one of the greatest calf ropers there's ever been.
Okay.
And so he's now following in the footsteps of his dad. And so they got into this long piece talking about the black cowboy and how few there are now. And it's a shame because, as you and I alluded to the other day, they have such an extensive history around here, especially in South Texas. So this guy was writing, Vincent Davis, between 1865 and 1895. An estimated 35,000 men drove herds up the trail. 1/3 were black or Mexican. Wrote Ronald Davis, a PhD candidate at the University of Texas, on a website recently called Not Even Past. Black Cowboys in Antebellum, Texas is one of Davis's areas of interest.
Antebellum, that was a good movie.
Way back in the day. Davis included information about a guy called Murtis Dykeman, who is known as the Jackie Robinson of rodeo.
Nice.
Murtis Dykeman was born in Crockett.
You're educating me. This is good stuff.
East Texas, out in the Piney Woods. So this guy Dykeman was the first black cowboy to earn the world title as the #1 ranked bull rider.
I can only imagine what he went through
in
that
1967.
world. What? That's
1967.
That's not that long ago.
Yeah, but hey.
But it is. Go
Hank
ahead.
Aaron was getting death threats in 1974.
Right.
This guy won he won the white guy sport in 1967.
I can only imagine what he went through.
Which was bullshit because half the cowboys in the 1800s running herds up and down the country were black men.
Right.
Says, and black cowboy Bill Pickett was known as the creator of steer wrestling or bulldogging. They needed a way to round up calves, like when they were doing herds and shit, running herds up and down, masses of land mass from like here to fucking Minnesota and shit. A lot of times calves would get loose and they'd run off. And so you had to go get them.
That's money.
Yeah. So this guy would run over. They'd have to lasso them, tie their asses up, and bring them back to the herd. And they turned it into a sport. Who can do it the fastest? And the guy that was basically credited with creating steer wrestling as a sport is a black man named Bill Pickett in 1870.
Damn.
He and his brothers, they tamed cattle. Like they would come, white people would hire these dudes. They'd come to your house like, I got to get these horses broke, or I've got calves that have run off. And they would go find your calves for you. They would break your horses for you, and you pay them, and that was their job. They were legit cowboys, you know. So there's
That's an incredible
history.
story.
Yeah, and there's so much more to this. The history of the black cowboy in this state is a long one, a very long history, and very honorable and respectful. So. Got to get you in some boots soon. Got to get you in some boots.
Give Mike a round
There's
of
your
applause.
Black history lesson.
That was awesome, man.
Shout out
they
to-
don't got no internet.
shout out to-
Yo, give me some, dog.
Shout
That
out
was.
to Murtis Dykeman
I didn't know any of that.
and the great Bill Pickett, two of the great cowboys of yesteryear.
Now that's some black history, gosh damn it.
Shit, am I allowed to put my fist in the air on that one?
You damn right. Now,
I'll
if you
guarantee
take off
you-
that loser's shirt, that's all he does is lose.
Well, he does what he has to do.
They got their ass kicked by Utah last night.
It's rinse and repeat. I mean, how many times have I
I'm
said
just
it?
saying. I like the shirt.
He puts up numbers.
I'm just saying.
He dominates, and everybody else is shit. You know what the story out of last night is? Pop finally actually did something disciplinary for once.
What was that?
Mid-second quarter last night, they're in Utah. Keldon Johnson fucks up an assignment on defense and has to commit a foul trying to make up for him missing the call. And Pop yanks Keldon's ass out of the game in the middle of the second quarter, and he didn't see the floor again. So I don't know if it was only a one-night deal, but they finally benched Keldon Johnson's ass because he's a space taker-upper. There's probably a
Remember
better
when I
term for
said he's
that.
the worst of the Kentuckys?
Sure, yeah.
I mean, it's like, he's finally starting Trey Jones. Oh, he's finally benching Keldon. Like, why is it taking him so long to know what we know?
I don't know. It's not that he doesn't know. I'm telling you, the
He's out
man's
of
lost
options.
he's lost his fastball.
He's out of options, Mike.
Well, they need to go get a few. And I just throwing this out there. I'm
listening.
sure he's fine, but he's 75 years old. So he started feeling real bad during the game.
The whole
Apparently.
country's sick, by the way.
I understand.
Go ahead.
And he had to get that assistant. What's it, Mitch Johnson?
Yeah, him.
Mitch handled the post game. Pop was too ill. He had to get the hell out of there.
But he finished the game.
Barely. Yeah, barely. But he ran to the locker room and no one saw him again.
Dude, even if it's Pop, in today's world, if you're sick,
75 years old.
if you're sick, don't come around. Like, we don't think you're, oh my gosh, you're so heroic. No, we don't want you around. It's not like disrespectful, just like, yo, don't contaminate the whole room. Stay home.
Now, don't be bashing my dude here.
I love Wemby.
You see what he did in L.A. on Friday?
Him and LeBron put on a show. It was entertaining.
It's the first 5-5 game in
And did you
25
years.
years.
And did you? I loved his response. He was like,
Yeah, and he
I would
lost.
like to go and see how MJ did it. If MJ did it in 2 wins, I cannot accept this in losses.
Right. Yeah.
I was like, thank you.
Right.
So he agrees with Rudy.
Wemby's the first. Sure.
He's
tired
like, I
of
don't
getting-
give a shit
Exactly.
about this.
That's right. Go in there and
So
tell
that-
management,
that
hey,
made- that
I
made
need
me-
some more
that
fucking
made-
players.
Yeah, that made me feel good about him.
Dude, he ain't here to fuck around. He wants to win. That's my favorite thing about this kid.
Well, they got 3 years because this one's a wash. Because
Total
about that
wash.
5-year mark, that's when, at that 4-year mark, that's when it's going to be like, okay, you're extending. What are we doing?
All right. Well, how many games are left? 24, 23?
Something like that.
That's your honeymoon, and it's fucking over. Not him, this organization.
Agreed. You're down to 3 years to get this, to make this kid happy.
Yeah, and this first year's a wash. So they're behind schedule.
Way behind.
Way behind. He's the first guy in decades to have a 5-5 game. In which
Yeah,
you have,
your numbers are off there. 2019 was the last time. Nurkic.
Oh, okay. It was Nurkic.
No. Hang on. He did
5 blocks, 5 steals.
but he did it with blocks.
Yeah.
But there was something that made him stand out. Where like it's only been done like 3 or 4 times in the last 25 years.
Okay.
I think that was the LA game. It depends on the numbers you look at. But anyway, he's the first guy in a minute to have at least 5 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists, 5 blocks, and 5 steals. And of course, he's doing it with like 28 points, 15 rebounds, 10 blocks, 7 steals.
Yeah, he's a dog.
It's ridiculous
He's a
numbers
dog.
his kids
I
put
love
up.
him.
And he's a baby, and he's here to win. He wants to win titles. That's his legacy, not to put up a bunch of freaking points. It's to win championships. So
Multiple.
don't be getting on him.
Love
If I
Wemby.
come in here with a Keldon Johnson shirt on, then you need to throw an egg in my face. This is the only some bitch they got worth keeping.
I'm having a problem with the
Shut up, girl. Oh, my computer told me we're having a problem with the connection. No shit, we know that.
Okay. We could cue the music. We could get out of here and try to get ready for members
why
only.
don't you
Let's get the
wanna
fuck
do
out
that?
of
All
here.
right.
Let's get out of here.
Love y'all hard. Who knew we do 3 shows on a Monday?
Me?
But we did. All right, we're coming back hard at 12:30. I vow. All right, love y'all hard. Possibly.
Possibly. If not, I'm going to head on.
I'm supposed to do it. I got a bit to do.
I don't know if that's going to happen either.
I know. It may have to be delayed.
This program was made possible by contributions from viewers and listeners like you. Thank you.
You're still here? It's over. Go home. Go.